Showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. All teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught for big yards on the right side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's a give inside to Mostert. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Almost at 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 30-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It ends for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucz take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucz to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got Brown. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass it to his back, here's Josh Jacobs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Another throw for Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. On play action, Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got a man left. And he's taken down directly off that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Williams again. Headed out right. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Again, it's Williams. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Hartman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Cut by Jacobs. And now a small gain up to about the 32. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. All right, go, Lou, Ernie. Hey, 43. Hey, Ripley's 15.
3rd and long for him here. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
down, looking for options. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Going again on second, Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Hardman with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
15.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Buccaneers 15.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Williams set to pass. He's got it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Chased out to his right. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Offense in a hurry up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Yeah, some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A give to Mostert out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now here's Williams. He put everything he's got behind it. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down. Here's Williams. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's going deep this time. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans go up by 12. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Texans will line up for
To the air yet again, Williams. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep right side. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's Mostert on second down. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27.
On play action, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Pressure's there, and the Bucks got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. After the sack, here comes second and 11. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Williams hit, that ball's out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans go up by 19. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Hey, color. 15. I don't need to. 43.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Running on first with Mostert. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is our last play of the quarter. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Buccaneers get it back on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Ball at the 33 for first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a throw. And the tip-one pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Buccaneers, 36.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Zone read, hand off to Mostert. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Counter give to Mostert. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Williams to throw on 1st. Schultz with the catch. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st down, Williams. He rolls to his right. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
Texans 48, Buccaneers 36.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Hardman with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
I don't listen. Yellow. 15. 15, yellow. Right side.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 43 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
57.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, Sunday. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He'll throw it. Drills it downfield. It's Chase. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 32 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans leading by 5. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Going right back to Mostert. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the Jets that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Hardman with a return. He's going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 28. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another throw from Mahomes. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right?
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
51.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So it's a win for the Texans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because